If you're trying to lose weight and optimize your body, let's use MyFitnessPal. So this is an example of how I use MyFitnessPal. I'm giving you an example of mine. My base goal of calories is 1,600, and we're going to go into the diary, and I'll show you what food that I eat and how I track this. So when you are using MyFitnessPal, you want to make it fun. So it's like a video game that you're just piecing things together. Think of Tetris, how you have to have everything fit just right. We want the right amount of carbohydrates and fats for us specifically. So it depends on our goals and what we're looking to do, but we can program that in MyFitnessPal over here where it says goals. We push goals and we will see that my calorie count is 1,600. I have 35% going to carbohydrates, 35% going to protein, and 30% going to fat. That gives me 140 grams of carbohydrates, 140 grams of protein, and 53 grams of fat every day. So let's see how that looks when we're looking at the actual food. We're going to go back to our diary, and we're going to see that I already put in tomorrow because I created a full day. So breakfast, I mix up 2 eggs and a half a cup of egg whites just to get extra protein. I add 2 vegetables, so I have eggplant and mixed vegetables that I put in with the eggs, or I'll have it on the side. And then before my workout, even before this meal starts, I will have some Greek yogurt and the Very Cherry Berry blend from Trader Joe's, which is in the freezer section, in order to have about 15 grams of protein before I work out. The rest of the meal, the eggs and the vegetables, I'll have after I work out. And then 3 hours later, so I'll have that around 9, around 12, I'll have lunch. And lunch will consist of a protein, in this case it's salmon, lots of vegetables, so I have mixed greens, tomatoes, red peppers, corn on the cob, and I mix all that up. I have a great big salad, and that's for lunch. And I'll usually, for a dressing, I usually use either pickle juice or I'll use some kind of vinegar blend that just tastes great to me. I like that. Then for a snack, we're going to go down to the snack section, and I'll have this around 3 o'clock. I'll have cottage cheese and applesauce because that's a childhood favorite of mine. And then I'll add in some vegetables to eat on the side like carrots and celery. And then around 6 p.m. Or 7 p.m., I'll have dinner. And here I had branzino fillets, which are my favorite. That's my favorite kind of fish. It's a really light white fish. And then 2 cups of mixed veggies, just a variety of them. And then a sweet potato and butter. You can have butter on this plan. You can have lots of healthy fats, and butter is one of those. And then for sweetness after dinner, I'll have a piece of dark chocolate, and 2 cups of watermelon only gives you 93 calories. That's a great way to fill up and have delicious foods. Now, the second way I look at this is if you tip it sideways, it's going to show you what you have left. So I have 1 calorie remaining left. I have 2 grams of fat. I've overdone 11 grams of protein, but I don't have a problem with that. Overdid 4 grams of carbohydrate, but that's still okay. And that is how I can see how much I need to manipulate the menu in order to get closer to my goals. But this is a pretty good day and a great example of how I use it. When we're working together with MyFitnessPal, we will talk about what your goals are in order to make sure you're getting enough fuel for the workouts you're doing, and you have the right ratio of macros to make sure you have enough protein to feed your muscles, help support your immune system, that you're using foods that are anti-inflammatory, that decrease disease, and keep you healthy. Let's work together and make this spot on for you.